What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. Enter that real boxing talk with the Boxing Clinic. Shout out to the LDBC one time for the one time. And the weigh-in is going to be around 1 o'clock. Showtime starts streaming it at 1, YouTube and Facebook. You know what it is. And, last couple fights I did the weigh-in and the final thoughts together. Today we're going to separate it. It's a big fight. And we're going to talk about the undercard on sometime during this video. And get final thoughts on that as well. Adrien Broner, yesterday, the final press conference started to change people's mind, as well in his training camp and taking it serious. Looking slim and trim. His whole demeanor was different, even though he still has some of the antics. It seems like he's really, he's really upset that he was a 5-1 underdog to Mikey Garcia, that everybody's selling him short. And he was saying that people bringing my life out the ring, in the ring, and it shouldn't do that. But we know what happens outside the ring can affect fighters inside the ring. Just look at Mike Tyson, And he's starting to garnish some believers now. He's starting to convert some people over to Adrien Bronerism for this fight. And a lot of people that was picking Mikey Garcia seems to be wavering and picking Broner at the last minute. And it was just his whole demeanor yesterday, and it kind of caught me off guard as well. He seems very on edge. He looks very serious. He seems about business. Said he hadn't talked to anybody from Cincinnati, Ohio. And he still seemed his outspoken self, but it was more conviction. He had more conviction behind his word yesterday. His whole demeanor, his mannerism seems he was very serious. And not to say Mikey Garcia didn't seem too confident. Some people say they thought he was a little nervous. I didn't get that impression. He still looks, he ready. And a lot of people, when they seen his 140-pound body before he left for New York, someone, he looks sloppy, he looks soft. Broner's definitely gonna kill him. Body, looks don't mean anything. Robert Guerrero wasn't the most cut guy, but he had one of the best chins in the sport of boxing, even going 147 pounds. Took a lot of shots from side and addict. And as long as Mikey Garcia can, move and do what he want to do and take some punches, he'll be all right. I'm not worried about it. And a lot of people now are bringing up the Salido fight where they say he quit. Well, he didn't quit. His brother stopped the fight, had the referee stop the fight, because of a broken nose, if I remember. And Broner said, he quit versus Salido, he gonna quit again, and we'll see. We'll see if he's going in that mindset where, it's going to be, I'm talking about Broner, it's going to be an easy fight, so be it. He can say he's ready and all that. But we know the history of Adrien Broner, and that's why I'm not changing my pick. I made my picks Monday, put them on Wax Monday, and I don't change them. No matter how I feel about it. For what? Just because, with somebody's, words and, he looks in shape. It's not gonna change my pick, because at the end of the day, like I told people in numerous videos I did about Adrien Broner, if he's focused in shape, I can't even say that's for half the battle won, because then in the gym he has to cover up those mistakes that he does have, as far as the defense, taking a lot of right hands, as far as moving his hands, as far as punching in combinations, as far as using his feet to learn how to cut the ring off, or maneuver, or slip punches, don't fade in late round situations, keep the energy level up, Broner really has never really fought a 12-round battle, and I believe this is a 12-round fight. His last fight was 10 rounds, so if he's in shape, I see people say, he's in shape, he's in trouble. It's still a lot of holes in this game, and I said that from day one, and you just don't say you're going to go in there and move your hands more, no matter if you trust his shape or not, his win or not. I'm going to punch more, You can say it all you want. But the reason why he doesn't punch more is because his target is not stationary, or they punching at him. And the reason when people get to the third punch in the combination, fourth, fifth punch, he freezes, that's nothing you could change. That's just him. And if he could change it, he'd have changed it a long time ago. So the holes in this game is there. And I told you guys about Mikey Garcia. He's not going to beat himself. He's technically sound, fundamentally sound, and those guys, and he got some pop. We'll see if his pop translate, and some questions. And I told you guys, I think this is a true 50-50 fight, And to talk about the undercards real quick before we get back to Mikey and Adrien, Gerald Washington, Big Baby Miller. Gerald Washington seems a little tentative to me. He just seems a little soft to me, man. The way he fights is just, it's not like he's aggressive. He's a very passive guy, and Big Baby Miller is going to take advantage of that. But the longer it goes, both of them work rate drops off. Well, Washington work rate dropped off, and Big Baby Miller is carrying 300 pounds, so you don't do the math. So hopefully this fight ends soon. Carl Frampton missed weight today. His fight gonna be streamed with Big Baby Miller, Katie Miller. All those fights gonna be streamed on Showtime, so check your local listings. It's gonna be streamed Showtime on Facebook and probably on YouTube as well, so you can check those out as well. Charlo and Jorge Heiland is gonna be the co-feature on Showtime, so that's gonna be on Showtime. You gotta have regular Showtime for that. Heiland is a tough customer. It's gonna be a good fight. Heiland has never been stopped before. Been dropped several times. And Charlo gonna have his hands full. It's just not gonna be a cakewalk for Charlo. Trust me. I see this fight going until about 10th round. He should get the stoppage then. But Heiland is a tough southpaw. But back to and shout out to Kaylee Taylor. Like I said, the Irish lady. I'm gonna be fighting on Showtime Facebook as well, stream with the rest of those fights except for the Heiland and the Charlo fight. But back to Garcia and Broner. I'm just gonna trust Garcia. A lot of people on YouTube said the same thing. 7A Sports, Black Fight Fan TV, and you're gonna have to. Broner's just gonna have to show me. I said that from the beginning, and I second to everybody that say that I'm not switching up. He's gonna have to show me they're serious business. And I told people, no matter what type of shape he was in, it still holds in this game. That Mikey Garcia, they breaking down film and they feel comfortable with what they got. And if this fight goes, if it's close at the 6th round point, I'm very confident that Mikey Garcia is going to win a decision. Because Broner is not going to step up the weight. I'm in the minority that thinks Broner squeezing down is going to hurt him. People say, he's going to rehydrate. Rehydrating too much when your body is trying to shrink down is bad for you if you know anything about the body. Still sticking with Mikey Garcia. We're going to cover the weigh-in next. We gone.